Well, welcome back to Toyota Sports Talk. Oh, I love training camp, the grind, the sweat equity. This Washington Commanders team getting ready for the upcoming season. Joined now by one of my favorite players to talk to. We got Daron Payne, defensive tackle for the Commanders. Year number 7 already for Daron. Daron, appreciate your time, man.
Yes, sir.
7 years. Does it feel like it?
Now, somebody asked me that question a couple of days ago, and it's like, first I was like a little rookie with my eyes wide open, and then a blink of an eye, I'm year 7. Now I'm a vet. Everybody looking at me for big plays and all that good stuff. So,
what's that transformation been like for you? You know, being that rookie and kind of evolving to, hey, you're one of the leaders now.
Man, it's been fun. I just grind. It's all about the grind, really, man. You got to be able to come in, focus on the mission, and be able to execute the game plan, and just be able to hold yourself accountable, because you know the young guys, they're looking at you as a leader and as a influence. So you just got to always be on your P's and Q's.
Your first year here in Washington, I believe, was my second year here, and I was just thinking, we've seen a lot, on the field, off the field. From a player's perspective, what's that been like to kind of see the transformation with everything as well?
Man, it's been a bunch, man. It was just a bunch of coaches, a bunch of new players, new everything. But I feel like just as a player with stuff like this, you just got to really stick to your routine. Don't let all of the other noise get in your head. You just got to focus on what you focus on your body, focus on staying in shape, staying healthy, and all that stuff. There's
been some tough days here with this franchise, but, you know, where it's at now, I think there's a lot of optimism and a lot of hope. What do you see?
Man, I just feel like the coaching staff and all the new additions that they brought to the team, it's like a lot of high energy, and it doesn't you know how it might start out a little high and then dwindle down.
Right, plateau a little bit.
No, man, they really high energy every day. That's what they teach. So I feel like it's gonna be good for us, and it's gonna help us come out hot and just win some games.
Do you have an example that kind of stands out of just kind of the intensity and the difference, just the coaches make and kind of the energy and the intensity they bring?
Yeah, man, it's really the what they want out of us. I know as a defensive guy, they want us running to the ball all day. It shouldn't be a play that you shouldn't be hunting towards the ball. And
so it seems like they want you to practice the way you're going to play on Sundays.
No, for real. And they teach it it's not like when we go over film and watch film, they talk about every play. Yeah. So we get to go every play.
It's been fun for me because during most of the practices, you probably see me over there on my camera. I'm always with the D-line. I'm always watching you guys. And I watch Tap, and I listen to Tap. Yeah. I mean, that guy's a character. I mean, he gets after it, too.
Oh, no, yeah. Coach Tap, Coach Reef, Coach Ryan, man, them boys, I feel like they're good for us. Coach Tap, he real high energy, and he expects a lot out of us. Like I said, he hold us accountable, all the way down to just little footwork stuff, and how low we coming out, how our hands look and stuff. He hold us accountable all day. So
I'm really excited about the D-line, especially up the middle. You know, the rotational pieces and the depth you're going to have with yourself, Jonathan Allen, Johnny Newton, Fedarian. Explain how important that is to have that depth and be able to rotate in and out.
I feel like for about 7 years now, I've just been playing nonstop, a good high percentage of the reps, and it's going to be fun to be able to come out a little bit, catch a breather, and then get back in and give it my all. So I feel like the guys are going to be rolling because we're going to be fresh, and we're going to have other guys to take up some of those reps.
You bring up a good point. As a player, I'm not in between the lines. What can that do, just having a play or two off and then get back in?
Man, it just allows you, like I said, come out hot and with that energy. As a D lineman, when you're playing 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 slaps in a row, it takes a toll on you, and you can see it on the film. So just being able to come out, and those guys don't skip a beat, and then we come back in and play fresh, I feel like that'll help us at the end of games when we're trying to sew things up.
You've been seeing the rookie a little bit, Johnny Newton. What's he got?
Man, he's an explosive guy, really explosive. I feel like he's a good pass rusher. They holding him back a little bit, but I feel like he's ready to go, man. But with the little stuff he been doing, man, he's real explosive. I feel like he's going to be good.
Again, I go back to the fact this defense up the middle. The defensive line, you guys, defensive tackles, the linebackers, Bobby and Frankie. I talked to Frankie the other day, and he says this defense is going to eat because he doesn't know how the opponent's going to count for everybody. Yeah. he thinks this defense is underrated. Granted, you guys had your struggles the last couple of years,
Yeah.
low-ranked defense. But in your eyes, do you feel like there's a lot of potential here where maybe you are a little bit underrated?
I mean, sure. The underrated ones always sneak up on you, man. So they can think what they want to think. We go come out and we just hit them in the mouth and just keep coming. Like I feel like that's with Coach Witt. He just preaches like intensity, man, and he wanted it from us. And I feel like that's gonna help us to put the cap on games and come out with wins.
And it certainly helps to have a future Hall of Famer in that defensive huddle now. And he's near you in the locker room, Bobby Wagner. You've grown up watching him, and you've seen him. Now he's a teammate. How cool is that, Daron?
Man, it's just like, I don't know. I go around the league like during my off season, and I get to train with vets and future Hall of Famers like Von Miller and all those stuff. Yeah. But it's just cool to see guys that come in and they put so much into the game and like they respect the game and like you know that they are what they are because of the work that they put in, because you can see it in their everyday grind and their routine and stuff. So I don't know, it's just good to have him right close by so I can like just see how he work and the things that he do to be who he is. I'm
sure you've watched him. I'm sure you've had some conversations. What stood out to you about Bobby a little bit?
Man, he's just a pro. Like you know a pro when you see one, man. he is definitely a pro, man. And I just know when I come in the morning, he's gonna be in the weight room training hard. He knows the calls, he knows the plays, and I know he's gonna give me his all. So. And
during these reps, you've had some good perspective on the new young quarterback, the rookie, Jaden Daniels.
Yeah.
What stood out to you about Jaden?
Shoot, man, you know how the league's going now, so you got to have your running quarterback.
Yeah, the mobility.
So, you know, he's super fast, and he fills us in the pocket. So I feel like that's good to have as a quarterback in this league, because guys just rushing all day long. So for him to be able to get out the pocket and still make those throws is going to be good.
I would assume as a D tackle you prefer a pocket passer, right? These mobile guys probably drive you crazy.
That game is long gone. I feel like that game was over with when Eli Manning retired.
yeah, man. And for you personally, you know, it's been, you know, I get to know you guys a little bit, and it's been really fun for me to kind of see you evolve. And now you're a dad, and you have a beautiful little girl at home. Yeah. How's that change your perspective on things, Daron?
Oh man, it's just cool watching her grow up and just seeing her just change. Like, you know how when the newborns come, they just, you don't really know what their face is gonna look like. So just being able to see her facial features change and her little legs kicking and all that stuff, it's just cool watching them grow. What's
that like for you? If you know, maybe you have a tough day at practice or things didn't go well in a game, but then you can get to go home and be with your little girl.
I know that's definitely the icing on the cake, is being able to go home and play with them for a little while before I have to lock into the film and stuff. But I definitely look forward to evenings with them.
How's the sleep schedule? Is she sleeping through the night? Is she
getting there?
Doing all right?
She getting there, man. She wake up about 4 o'clock, 3 o'clock. She almost there.
Okay, baby steps, right? You gotta crawl before you walk before you run. Daron Payne, you're a pro. Always appreciate your time, my friend.
Yes, sir.
All right, much more to come right here on Toyota Sports Talk. Stay with us.